You liked Wolverine and
Yeah,
stuff.
I like Wolverine too.
Oh.
Alright,
like,
let's focus.
Yeah,
We've got off
get
on
back
several
on track.
tangents.
Otherwise, it'll probably shut off
I
again.
know, exactly.
Yeah. So, what do you miss about Jane Frederick?
Oh, I miss all the positivity that the Jane Frederick's teachers and the students, that we used to come together and just bring happiness sometimes. Sometimes bad, sometimes good. But other than that, like, the teachers, they used to treat every student like they were family. And, like, that's the part I miss the most, because, like, after you go home, those teachers aren't there. And, like, where's my family? So, yeah, it's like part of you is missing, but, like, it's still there because you may have their numbers or something. But, like, you don't talk to them every day. You don't see them anymore. But that's the part that you keep in your memories. Your memories are what keeps you running sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Can you think about any like bad time in particular, and you remember like how the problem was resolved?
Well, there was a few times. I'm gonna use this as an example. In Plus, when I was going to Plus, there was these two girls that were in the same class, and they were just picking on this other student in their other class, and they were calling her names and other things, and we were just like, dude, what is that gonna do? That's not what Plus is about. It's about being there for your students, your peers. It's like, if you make them feel bad about themselves, that's setting a bad example to, like, the class that we're trying to teach and trying to put out there. Like, how is that going to help anything in life? So they got suspended, actually, and when they came back, the whole class, the whole Plus class was, like, debating, oh, we don't want them back in here because that makes us look bad. But at the end, they apologized to the girl. They said they're sorry, and we actually let them come back. But if they did it again, they were out. Bye. We didn't want that.
And did they do it again?
No, they were actually nice.
Cool. Can you talk a little bit about your experiences in Plus, maybe? What were some things you guys did in Plus? What was your favorite thing you did in Plus?
Besides food,
I'm sensing a theme.
Because she'd bring food.
Would she?
Yeah. And it was just, like, my favorite. But, we would, like, on the first day, I think it was, she'd pass around, like, the little pink ball up there. She'd pass it around, and, like, it'll have, like, different questions on it. Like, oh, what's your favorite type of movie? Where's the places you've been to? And that's how we, like, got to know our people we were sitting next to. Because she'd sit us all in a big circle, and we were just like, oh, I don't want to talk to you. You're scary. But, yeah, it's like, it taught us how to actually open up and stand up for what we actually believed in as the students. Like, if we were having a problem, say, with a teacher, we actually talked to them and was like, yo, you need to, like, not be such of an asshole. But, like, not in that term, but, like, you, if it didn't get settled out with the student and the teacher, there was other people to actually step in and be like, oh, well, that wasn't very professional. You needed to do this instead of yelling at them in front of everybody. But it made a big difference when the students came together and helped other students, like, see what they accomplished and what they can accomplish without giving up.
Do you guys remember, like, what are some of the things you guys accomplished on the campus as a group in Plus? Like, what activities did you have?
Well, we had a few that we actually didn't get to do, and I was so down about it. Because Miss Catalano wanted us to do, like, I think it was, like, something, like, you draw on the sidewalk, you draw all around the school, and it just showed different perspectives of what the students liked. So, yeah. And it
we
had
did
to
that after you were gone. We did that.
Oh, man. I was so mad. Ugh.
Too bad. Do you remember anything else you guys did in Plus?
We would always go to field trips.
Yeah.
And
what was your favorite field trip from Plus?
My favorite field trip was... There's a lot. I got lost on UOP's campus, and then I got yelled at because I didn't know where to go, and they were like, "Oh, you need to go to this building." Well, thanks. You couldn't have showed me where it was to begin with. You just like, "Okay, bye. We don't know you. Just go on about your day." Like,
You're like, I'm in high school.
yeah, I don't go here.
I don't know
I'm
what's
not that
happening.
tall to go here. Like, I'm like 5'2". You're like 6 foot.
Do you remember? Can you talk a little bit about the gay and lesbian club you guys had?
Oh yeah, we had the LGBTQ club. Sometimes the members from the I think it's the center. I feel bad because I don't know. It sucks. But they used to come and talk to some students, like to each, or they would come to a whole class that the plus students asked them to, and they would talk about us like, oh, the gay rights. There were so many of them, and I love them so much. And they would talk about like some people, like in their perspective, like, oh, since I'm gay or something, people don't like that. So it's like, don't care. Like that's who you are. Be who you are. Be who you want to be. Don't let anyone stop you. And it's just, it put a powerful impact on people's lives, because now that they have all these different genders coming out and all the people, they're just, it's just amazing. And it just teaches them, like, people can be jerks, but like, what's the point? What's the point of caring what they think?
Yeah, right. Especially in high school, like the people that you know, it's only a few years, then you're gone. And you go on with your life. The world's a big place.
Yeah, it's like, that one person can call you names and be rude, but don't let them stop you.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, we're done with the last question, but could I add one more?
As many as you'd like.
Oh, well, so where do you see your life going from now?
Oh, now hopefully not working at McDonald's for very long. Ugh, the people there.
Yeah.
I love them, but no. Like I said, I was going to hopefully start Delta soon. Mr. Walsh actually, because he's the art teacher, he inspired me to do art, and now I paint, and now I just do anything I really put my mind to. And so they have art over there, and so I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna start looking into it, because arts, you can express yourself in many ways in art. Now I'm drawing aliens, so yeah, those are awesome.
That's
But, yeah.
great.
I used to be into health constantly. I was like, ugh, I was a germaphobe, still am.
Yeah.
But now I was like, ugh, I'm not really into all of that. I'm just like, I just want to draw and make something out of that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good. So you'd want to have a career in the art world?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, right. Any other things you're thinking about doing?
I mean, I started driving a while back, and it crushed my heart because I hit a dog.
Oh.
And I felt so bad. I showed up the next day at work. I was crying.
Yeah.
My boss was like, "Why are you crying? It's just a dog. It was nighttime. It wasn't your fault." And I'm like, "I know, but it was a puppy." Yeah, so I have animals. I love animals. I have 2 dogs and 2 cats, and I want more. I want a whole farm with little piggies and everything.
Yeah.
But I kind of focusing on art, and like now I'm starting to take care of more animals because my boyfriend has a whole house full of animals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like the more animals I get comfortable being around, the bigger the animals are, it's more I'm just like focusing on, like, maybe I want to start focusing on working with animals. Because animals, yeah, some, like those animals that you find like on the streets, they could be beaten, they could be hurt or anything, because one of his dogs, this little puffball Pomeranian thing, I call him Fluffer, he used to be bad with people because he had burns in his skin and everything, but now he's like a big fluff ball. Because his mom found him on the street. He had like knots in his hair, and his hair was all gross, and like he was so scared of people. I mean, he still growls and barks at people, but that's an animal thing.
That's dogs.
Yeah, but he just doesn't like. He doesn't really like people that much. If you come into the house, he'll just look at you and just growl.
Yeah.
But he's like, after she got him home to her house, she took him to the vet. She like adopted him, and it became her baby. Now her son is like, oh, we don't want him. Just get rid of him, because he's starting to become meaner around other dogs. Like if they come close to him, he'll start growling. But she's like, no, that's my baby. I love him. And then he was like, yeah, but he's just so mean. He's like, no, he's not. He's just an attention person. Like, he loves attention. If you scratch him once, he'll just run back to you and just give me more.
So you can earn his trust easily.
Yeah.
He's distrustful, but you can earn his trust.
Yeah.
That's good. So you think you maybe would want to do something like as a veterinarian, or like maybe working for the SPCA, the dog pound?
Yeah, I mean, not the dog pound, because, I mean, they...
Then you gotta put him to sleep.
Yeah, and I'm just, no. I make pancakes enough as it is, so I don't want more.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, I'm not really a fan of putting animals to sleep.
No, I know. Just to save them from there.
Yeah.
Right. You want to take them all home with you, probably.
A lot.